This episode is made possible by Advantage Communications, excellence in two-way radios. For 3 consecutive years, Florida's Broward County has fallen number 1 for hate crimes against the homeless. And for 3 years, a push for legislation to correct this problem has been in effect.
My brother was killed only a few feet away from this spot where this law is being signed into effect. So it was important for my family to be represented here today. I'm here on behalf of my parents, Sam and Georgia Gaynor, and we fought for this from the first time that Representative Taylor introduced legislation in 2006. So we're happy to see this day. I'm sad to be here at the same time because it's just that close to where my brother was savagely beaten to death by people who preyed on him for sport. And hopefully what this law is going to do is to make people think twice before they want to go out and be predators one day and attack people just for sport. This would make them think twice.
At Esplanade Park in the city of Fort Lauderdale, on Thursday, May 20th, 2010, Florida Governor Charlie Crist signed a bill that includes the homeless on the list of protected classes in the state of Florida's hate crime legislation. The 6th state to do so after Alaska, California, Maine, Maryland, and Rhode Island. Washington, D.C., as well as Puerto Rico, have also passed their versions of Florida's House Bill 11, under which will severely increase penalties for criminal attacks on the homeless.
Put in the very first line of our Constitution that we as a nation need to ensure domestic tranquility, make sure that people are safe, wherever they may be. And nothing is more important, and that's why I'm so proud to be able to sign these 2 bills that we are here about today. Homeless persons who are victims of a crime will now be rightfully protected under Florida's hate crimes law. I applaud the sponsors, Senator Ring and again Representative Ford, for recognizing that there has been an unfortunate and an unacceptable increase in crimes against the homeless in our state. I know the tragic and disturbing murder of Norris Gaynor, a man living outside his home at the time, by several Broward teens in 2006 motivated them to sponsor this bill. Norris's sister Simone is with us today. God bless you and thank you for being here. Thank you for your courage. Simone, I speak for everyone when I tell you that the courage that you have exemplified, the strength that you have shown is appreciated by all of us more than you will ever know. And I know that Norris served his country and truly is a hero to each and every one of us. So thank you very much. Florida and our country, we do not tolerate violence or hateful crimes against our fellow man, and especially not against our most vulnerable of our society. I'm proud to sign this bill, which will enhance penalties against those who harm homeless Floridians and give them a protection that they truly deserve. Violent behavior has no place in our society, and both of these measures will help reduce criminal acts in the future. I'm grateful to everyone who has helped make these laws possible. And at this time, I'd like to call on my friend, Sheriff Alan Birdie, to comment on this bill.
Thank you, Governor. You know, it's no accident that we're standing here in Esplanade Park, because in this park over my left shoulder 4 years ago, Norris Gaynor was savagely beaten by 3 teenagers and killed. Shortly after I was appointed sheriff by the governor, one of the first things I just happened to be doing was reading the Attorney General's report on hate crimes in the state of Florida. And I was kind of shocked when I read that Broward County leads the state in hate crimes. And to me, that just wasn't acceptable. A year went by, we started our hate crimes task force, but unfortunately, Broward County still leads the state in hate crimes. And then I also read about the state of Maryland last year added homelessness to their hate crime statute. And the reason they did it was based on our case here in Fort Lauderdale, where Norris Gaynor was savagely beaten and killed. Simone's brother. And I said, you know what, if Maryland can do it based on our case, there's no reason we shouldn't be able to do it.
Every Sunday we hear about it. Take a picture with me then. Here, I guess the timing is everything. Yeah, this was the right time.
Oh really? Joe! He's my man!
I'm very happy that this is going to benefit other people in the future, and I think my brother's happy about that.
I am just feeling marvelous now that we've got this bill through. I usually work with Michael out of the Home Office in Washington, D.C. for the homeless. We've been lobbying the senators and everything in Washington. So, but Governor Crist, he's well aware of who I am. He's got a ton of emails. So we're very grateful.
I saw you guys share a hug there.
Oh yeah.
I know you are.
Thank you very much.
Thanks again for your great contact. Thank you. I'll fight with that.
That's it. It's a law.
It's a great day. We've been working on these laws for 5-10 years on the state level, the federal level. Hopefully this will set an example that we can no longer hunt the homeless for fun as a sport. This has happened all over the country. You know, we're in the process right now with a federal hate crime statute to make sure that the homeless are a protected class of people under the federal hate crime statute. Interestingly enough, if you combine all the other groups that are protected under the federal hate crime statute, the homeless over a 9-year period outnumber all those attacks. So there's a serious problem with attacks on the homeless across the country. And hopefully Florida, Broward County will set an example.